everyone. I'm in Wembury in South Devon at the start of the Two Moors Way. It's 117 miles from here to Linton and Lynmouth on the north coast of Devon, going through Dartmoor National Park, Central Devon, and then Exmoor National Park. So officially 117 miles. I may end up doing a little bit more or a little bit less because I will be having to make a few detours for resupplying and camping. But I've got 5 days to do it in, so hopefully Wednesday evening I can dip my feet in the Bristol Channel. All going well. I've got a few big days ahead of me. I've got a few 25 milers, but today is an easy 16 miles just to warm up. But it's midday already, so I better get a wiggle on if I want to be in camp by 5. See how we get on. Never done one of those before. That feels really weird. First view of Dartmoor in the distance. That's where I've got to be tonight. It's literally just a river. There's an awful lot of water coming off, I guess, the moors, which I think means Dartmoor's going to be pretty wet. Surprise, surprise. Oh well. Very tempting. Very tempting. It's 3 o'clock and my health data says that I've just done 11 miles, which is great in 3 hours, if that's true. But it does mean that I might be a little bit behind where I wanted to be, probably due to the fact I think I miscalculated how far today was going to be. Classic. The map says I'm about halfway, or just over halfway. And so if 11 miles is just over halfway, it may be that it's, that it's not a 16-mile day, that it's more like a 20-mile day, which I wasn't intending to do. So, well, we'll just see how far we get. Very tempting. It's in sight, maybe 2 hours from here. This is interesting. This is where the path goes. And this guy doesn't look like he wants to move for me. I'm gonna have to see if there's another route. Alright, well, I found a way around to climb through a hedge and then got electrocuted by an electric fence, and then sort of lost my way a bit, so I've lost about half an hour doing all that, but at least I didn't get chased by a cow. I've got a feeling I'm going to get a lot more of that as I cross through Devon. Very tempting. I am approaching Ivybridge, which is my last big town before heading up into the moors. I really wanted to be here over an hour ago. It's 5:15 now. Sunset is in an hour, and from here it's probably still at least an hour and a half to where I want to camp. So it may be that I'm walking into camp with a head torch, which will be interesting. Gonna find a supermarket and get some supplies though. Just stopped in Tesco, got some wine and a beer and some waffles for the morning. My map says that it's about an hour and 20 from here, which would make it about 7 o'clock by the time I get in, but I'm gonna see if I can do it a little bit quicker. But it is all uphill and I'm knackered. Finally on Dartmoor. Oh, that's been a hell of a slog today. It's getting dark. I reckon I've got about half an hour's walking before I get to where I wanted to camp. I mean, I could technically pitch up anyway here, but I really need to replenish my water, and there's a little stream where I've earmarked, so I reckon half an hour I'll be in camp, and then I'm gonna fucking relax. Woo! First Dartmoor pony. Really getting dark. That's the lights of Plymouth way over in the distance, near from where I came from. And this is the little bit of woodland I'm going to go and find some shelter in. There's some water down there, so and it will, the trees will keep me blocked from the wind, which is expected tonight, and rain. But anyway, I'm losing light, so I better get a wiggle on. Well, I'm in camp. I did have to come in on a head torch. I found a little spot, sort of around here. I'm going to try and set my tent up. It's the first time I've ever set it up, which is really not what you're meant to do. So I hope that's all right. I've collected a little bit of water. It's 6:30, so probably got about half an hour of that light left to be useful, so I'm going to get on and get the tent up. Tent is up and it's dark. Sorted out all my admin. My new trail shoes are pretty wet, but they should dry out fairly quick. Got the radio on, set my bed up. I'm gonna do a bit of cooking in a bit. The dinner tonight is flock and herd pork and leek sausages, chip shop mushy peas, mashed potato, and our Bisto beef gravy. I've got some pudding as well. Dinner is served. Looks great. Got a beer to have with it. And now for pudding, I've got spotted dick. Oh, look at that. Steamed pudding. Spotted dick. If I do that, you can just about see me. Tell you what, spotted dick is absolutely delicious. I've never had it before. So I had a look at my health data on my phone. I had planned to do 16 miles today, but my phone says I've done 24. I don't know how I keep getting the distances completely wrong. I mean, I plotted it on Ordnance Survey and it came out at 16, and then my phone says I've done 24, which I don't know if I believe, because that's a vast amount in 6.5 hours. So I don't know, but I definitely feel achy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to set off early tomorrow, because if I have miscalculated tomorrow as well, which is I think I plotted at 22 miles. If I've miscalculated that as well, it could be a really big day tomorrow. So I might try and set off before dawn, or like at dawn. which means got to set an alarm for like 6:30 or something, because I think it gets light at 7-ish. So it's gonna be a big day tomorrow, and it's raining all day, which is fun. But I think I'm just about drying out. I fell into a couple of bogs as I was trying to find a camping spot in the dark. Don't go wandering around Dartmoor in the dark. It's not a good idea. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into the rest of the spotted dick, have a whiskey, and then probably go to bed. How did you get in, little sluggy? Every sip I take makes tomorrow's pack lighter